In today's video, I am going to be looking at Gradey Dick and how he will fit in with the Toronto Raptors. We're going to look at some summer league action and see if he is able to actually fit in with the team. Some of the things that we can see really right away is the fact that he can shoot the ball really well. So let's get down, let's check this out. If you want to be able to shoot the basketball better, make sure to go check out my hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below. Okay, so one thing that Gradey Dick is extremely good at is the fact that he's able to go from that weak side and just tip that ball in. Having the ability to just tip that ball in from around the rim is actually very useful because that's going to allow him to get these putback shots much easier. Now in this next clip, he's spotting up from the corner. Now this is actually very important too because the Toronto Raptors, they actually push the ball quite a bit. And a lot of the times what we'll see is we'll see Pascal Siakam try to do a spin move at the basket, or what we will find is somebody attacking the basket and kicking the ball out to the corner to a shooter who may not be as high of percentage as Gradey Dick. But here we see them push the ball straight to the corner, which is actually a strategy that I use with my team as well. And this is actually something that helps a ton if you're trying to get points on the board fast. If you've got a great corner three-point shooter, which my team does, and of course now the Toronto Raptors do, you can get a ton of three-point shots with your team, or at least with Gradey Dick. Now Gradey Dick actually works off ball quite well with this staggered screen that's set up for him in the corner. This works extremely well. Now he can get that ball, and obviously you're going to be dealing with a lot better defenders in the NBA. This is just summer league. If he actually shows and proves himself to be an actual three-point threat, then there's going to be players, instead of them allowing themselves to get caught on the screens, they're going to be literally on his hip, following him all the way past those screens, probably pulling his jersey just a bit so that he can actually get slowed down enough so that he's unable to get shots like this off. He's going to really need to learn how to rub shoulders on these screens so that he can actually get himself free. And if there is somebody who is trailing him over, he's going to have to learn how to cut to the basket if he doesn't already. However, if a player does sag off, which they probably will at first, he's going to get at least some initial three-point shots, and if he's able to hit them, there's going to be more and more teams who are going to be following him and probably pulling him over those screens, and he's not going to have these options later on. I'm not too sure why the NBA put these free throw shots in his highlight, but it does tell us that he can shoot 3 free throws, which is fun to have. It's nice to have somebody who can shoot free throws. Now, there really wasn't a ton overly crazy amounts of highlights that we can actually analyze when it comes to Gradey Dick. Yes, he was a fantastic player in the summer league. He had some huge, massive games. However, what we've seen was really just a lot of, I would say, scrubs who were really guarding him, and it's really hard to gauge what he is able to do in the NBA. But what I'm going to say is the fact that he is able to get to the rim when he needs to get to the rim. He may not have the strength at first. However, he will be able to grow that over the next few years. He has a shot which will make him a threat. And if the Toronto Raptors continue to attack the rim and potentially kick that ball out, and that is one of their strategies. I went to their coaching clinic a few years ago, and that is their number one strategy: paint touches. They want to get that ball into the paint so that they kick it out and swing it. That's something that I actually taught my U11 team and my U14 team this past practice, which was today, because that is something that if you are stagnating on offense, that is something that you can do as a player. Hey, I'm going to attack the paint, I'm going to collapse the defense, and if I don't have the open lane for the layup, I can kick it out for a three-point shot. Or kick it out, swing it, then he can drive again, and then he can kick it out, and eventually we're just going to have an open layup. Now, this is a strategy that NBA teams use, and you can use it with your team as well. Now, if you're a player, make sure to go check out my hardest basketball shooting workout. That's going to help you shoot the basketball from further away. However, something else that you need to check out if you're a coach is my 5-out complete guide, which is down in the description as well, which does include the ability to run plays like that drive, kick, swing. Anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.